This video is showing you some of the things that need maths in the world, from when we wake up to when we go to sleep. Almost everything we do needs maths.
You may not realise, but you use maths as soon as you wake up. The alarm that does this is using time, a vital part of maths. The next thing that we use maths for is when we cook breakfast. This uses temperature. Without this, we wouldn't be able to cook anything or stay warm.
In a car. Without all of the different maths aspects that go into driving a vehicle, we will never be able to get to the places we go as fast as we can now. Lots of people travel on a bus or on a train to work or school, and timetables are a very important element in transport.
Once we have arrived at school, there is still so many other things that use maths. The first thing that we use maths for is roll call and class times. Without maths, roll call lines would be a mess and no one would know what time class was or how long it goes for.
The next thing that we use maths for is our actual classes. Not only do we use maths in our maths class, but we also use it in most of our other classes as well. For example, in science, there are many things that involve maths, such as measuring liquids or length and temperature. For any of the dances to look good or for the music to sound good, you have to count the notes to create a song or stay in time. At lunchtime, there are also many things that we use maths for, such as the canteen. Prices and money is another factor of maths that go into all of our everyday lives, not just at the school canteen, but at a much larger scale, as well as, for example, global trade. Without maths, we wouldn't be able to purchase or sell anything.
The next class that uses maths is wood or metal. Some of the elements of maths that go into this subject are measurement, for when cutting pieces of wood, and angles. This is a very big part of building any structure, from a small bird's house to a huge skyscraper.
The next class that uses maths is a tech or computers class. In a world addicted to technology, maths is definitely a huge factor. To code any of the devices that are needed to connect to others around the globe, or in most occupations, maths. Once we get home, there is still so many things in our lives that use maths. For example, without maths, there would be no house to go home to in the first place, as maths is so important when building any structure. Maths also goes into other things such as cooking dinner, or even how your house is decorated because of shapes, space, and measurement.
After-school activities are another common place that maths is found. For example, in most sports, maths is needed to keep track of the score, figure out how many points are needed to win the game, how long there is left in a game, and how long the game is.
We use maths in our everyday lives, but so do our parents. For example, paying bills, grocery shopping, and getting paid in order to do these previous things. Our parents need to get paid, and without maths, they wouldn't be able to do that.
We have discovered that there are many things that we use maths for in our everyday lives that most of us would have never even realised. We now know that almost every aspect of our lives involves maths, and without it, life would be very different. That's why the world needs maths.